Hey, what's up? Simon Kelly here. In this video, what I'm going to show you how to do is how to connect your iPad to your MacBook Pro so you can screen share your iPad when you're on Zoom calls. So the first thing that we've got to do is we've got to connect our MacBook to the iPad. So here I've got I've got a MacBook Pro and I've also got an iPad 9.7 inch. So I'm just going to get a bit closer with these ones. So you can see here I have a USB dongle connected to something I think I bought off Amazon, so I can connect up the lightning cable. And this lightning cable that I have here is connected to my iPad. So it's connected to my iPad and then to the dongle, and then that's connected to one of the USB-C ports in my MacBook Pro. So I've got my iPad unlocked as well, so I can actually use it, so it's not currently locked in. So what I want to do next is I want to actually open up Zoom on my MacBook. Okay, I'm just going to go New Meeting, and then I'm going to go Share Screen, and then I'll go iPhone/iPad via cable. Okay, so I click on that, and then I click on Share. Okay, so now I'm sharing my iPad screen on my MacBook, as you can see there. Now, the app that I like to use is called Notability. So this is my favorite app for drawing and for note-taking. So I'm going to use my iPad here, and I've just got it set to a black background because why not? And I'm going to draw something here. Alright, so that's showing up for any of my participants that might be on Zoom. Now, this works fine if this works the first time around, but I know there's quite a few people who have had some issues with this particular way of working. It's never been a problem for me, but the other way to do it is I'm going to go Stop Share in Zoom. And now what I'm going to do is open up QuickTime on my Mac. So I'm going to go QuickTime Player. Okay, and then I'm going to go up to File, New Movie Recording. Okay, and that's looking for my Canon, but I'm going to click on the drop down here next to the record button. You can see the reflection of me and all the dust there. I'm going to go down to SK's iPad. You can see that there. So I'm going to click on that. And now QuickTime is sharing my iPad. So usually what happens when the first time you connect here is that it'll ask to trust this computer if you do it via this method, and then you should be able to go back and use the previous method to share your iPad. So another benefit of this particular method is I can go back into Zoom, I can go Share Screen, and I can share my desktop. So now as I'm sharing my desktop with the participants in my Zoom call, I can also change apps. So I'm looking for a microphone for this camera. Probably you can tell that I need a better microphone. So you can view your iPad screen here. So you can be doing things on your iPad and it'll reflect here. But then you can also change to a different app, or maybe move this to the side so your participants see your whole screen. So there's some benefits for some additional flexibility depending on what you're doing in Zoom. Alright, so I hope that was helpful for a way to show you how to connect your iPad to your MacBook Pro using the lightning cable. You can screen share directly from Zoom using the share and then share via the cable. And then if you're having some issues with that, you can also use QuickTime. Open up QuickTime, go File, New Movie Recording, and then select the iPad. And then that should give a prompt to trust the computer, and then you should be good to go from there. So I hope that helps. Notability is the app that I use on the iPad when sharing my screen or doing coaching or consulting with clients or whatever it might be. But there's lots of flexibility by using this system. I think it's awesome. It's really portable and fantastic. So I hope that's really helpful for whatever you're doing with Zoom and the iPad. All right, look forward to seeing the next video. Cheers.